All right, there's the view from up above. You can see a bunch of raindrops on that camera lens, and I think for a lot of us, we're going to find plenty of showers to deal with as we go through our morning this morning. Hopefully by the afternoon, we'll start to get rid of these showers. There's a couple of different pockets right now. This one in South Georgia is where we've got the more significant rains and have had it for a couple of hours. And I'm talking from maybe just north of Hayhira up through Adel and Lenox along the I-75 corridor, but as far back to the west as Moultrie, even up towards Doe Run. Now, we've got another little pocket of more moderate showers for Leon County, for parts of Wakulla and Taylor. But then we get a little further south into Franklin County, out a little bit more towards the west, and things get a little bit more quiet, and we start to see a little bit more spacing between those showers. And that's the way it's going to play out today. I think for a lot of us, we're talking about these waves of showers where it's not raining everywhere all the time, but there'll be definite pockets where the rain's a little heavier in spots than other areas. Tallahassee at the airport now, rain coming down pretty good at 72 degrees. In Thomasville, also rain coming down pretty serious at 73. In Valdosta, not raining at the airport there at 75 degrees. Now, before midnight, we're talking 0.04 of an inch of rain. So most of the activity for at least Tallahassee was after midnight. We're probably going to see rainfall numbers 3/4 of an inch to an inch or even more in spots when all is said and done. You know, we hit almost 90 yesterday, 88 degrees again. I think those days are now done, at least for most of this week, as this next push of cooler air begins. And you probably can't tell looking at the temperatures this morning. They were all between 70 and 77, but I don't think they're going to get much warmer today. We'll probably see highs that approach 80. But then as they start to dip and we start to push in that first wave of cooler air, most of our temperatures will get to more seasonable or even below seasonable levels. Here's all that rain, and a lot of it, while it's lifting north, is also drifting east. That's where this first boundary is, dealing with all this moisture. Once we get rid of it, there's going to be a secondary push of cooler air coming. That's by Wednesday, and that brings in not just cooler but much drier air. And as that sits over top of our area for a couple of days, it's going to feel a lot more like fall for sure. It's going to feel a little bit more like November. So there's a future cast. Got to get to the middle of the afternoon, I think, before we really start to scour out most of that activity, and eastern sections are going to hang on to those showers the longest. But once we get past that, let's clear out those skies, let's change that wind direction, and let's bring in that finally fall weather that so many people have been asking about. On the Gulf today, if you own or operate the small craft, still got to be advised, breezy out there. Winds turning northwest 15 to 25. The high tides are behind us, low tides ahead of us after 10:30. All right, 60s and 70s, showers to start. I've got the rain chances at 90%. Expect to get wet this morning. By this afternoon, though, let's really start dropping those rain chances. I think by 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, drop a lot. And temperatures likely still make to the middle and upper 70s. Low 50s tonight, clearing, cooling. Hey, sunset is before 7 p.m., by the way. And our extended forecast, not just cooler coming, but when that second shot gets here, notice Wednesday, the morning numbers in the 40s, might get a little cooler than that even on Thursday morning. And look at the highs, struggling to get up over 70 for the next few days. So that is definitely a little bit more fall-like.